It's good advice. Let's get some female perspectives on this one. What's a good day look like?
I was just going to echo what Callan said. You really need to know your person's love language because it can depend. And even if you know their love language, to really pay attention because some people might want to go out to dinner, but they're like, well, not on Valentine's Day when the entire world is trying to go out. So just know your person's love language and pay attention.
Anybody else want to add? Girls, this is your chance to help all the ladies out here.
Okay, I'll go.
No
I
pressure.
think like everybody does like dinner and the movies or like normal like bowling, but I think breakfast is really cute and fun and it's different.
Yeah.
Not to mention, very few people step into stupid and something they regret for the rest of their life over breakfast. You know, breakfast is a much, I don't know, more holy food, I guess. I don't know. If I could, I'll give you guys my best viewpoint because I'm going to try not to add a ton, but I really try to stand in the gap in places as a spiritual dad for a lot of the younglings on this stage. And, one of the things that we talked about often, most of you have heard me say this if you've started dating someone recently is, hey, group date. Group date until you really know who someone is because you're going to make better decisions with other people. We make stupid decisions when we're alone, so bring some friends that you trust to tell you when you're being a moron, right? And to tell you when it looks like you're breaking your boundaries. So find a couple of friends and y'all go on group dates where it's maybe 2 couples, 3 couples, and it's actually, I would say, a ton more fun most of the time, right? And then save the single dates for special times.
Yeah, I want to add something that really quick, just piggyback off what Callan said about knowing the person that you're going with. Part of it is that different dates are good for different types of seasons. So a very first date, I'm going to say, probably doesn't need to be the most thought out, planned out, romantic, sunset, we're going to go to all these different things. It needs to be something where you get to know the person. There's a very clear line between a good first date and actually being creepy, actually being kind of stalkerish, and going to the next level before you actually get there. We want to build on a foundation of getting to know the person. So first date recommendations, coffee for sure, group date, get to know the person, just anything that you can have an easy environment where you get to know the person, that's a winner for sure.
No, that's good. It's good. If you go too all out on the first date as well, then you're kind of like, they're going to expect that all the time, right?
Yeah,
so really, on a first date, choose something you can consistently make happen, right? That's good advice. So, especially some of you guys that haven't got a chance to jump in on this one. Students, a lot of them have asked, hey, how do I know who I should date? Because I'm interested in multiple people. How do I know who I should date? Who's a good person to go after? So what are the things you're looking for when you're looking to decide, hey, who should I date, or when you guys were dating?
Right as you said that, it came to my head. I heard it a long time ago, but the people around you, if you're both heading towards what Christ has for you and what He wants in your life, there should be people going in the same direction as you, or it's in this scenario like an opposite sex. So when you're going in the direction, I always think you look to your left, you see a couple people, you're like, okay, but you keep looking up at God and seeing where He's taking you and follow Him. And then you look again, and if you keep seeing that person consistently in your life, going after what they have for God and what you have for God, eventually it's like a pyramid and you guys will come together. And so it's a good vibe to be like, okay, they're probably a good chance of I know they got God as a priority in their life, so maybe let's see if we would work together.
That's huge, Jasper. Thanks so much. That was worth the price of admission for tonight. That was incredible.
I also think it's really important to whoever you're thinking about getting to know or to date, that you need to have a pretty good idea if you guys are equally yoked or not. If this is someone who doesn't share the same beliefs, or if this is someone who's very surface level in their walk with God and you're looking for something more than that, then it'd be very easy to rule those people out as well.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Tyler. That's huge. If they don't believe the same things, think the same way, to a certain degree, it's just going to be difficult. So, tell us about healthy boundaries. What do healthy boundaries look like? From dating to people who are single, who have dated, people who are married. What do healthy boundaries look like? And what would you wish on these students as they were setting boundaries to make sure that they, had the healthiest relationship possible?
Am I the only one with the mic? Okay. So a couple of things that were just non-negotiables when we started dating was don't be alone together in a room. Just because even if nothing does happen, it gives people room to talk, and that's just never healthy at the beginning of a relationship or a year into a relationship. And we wanted to make sure also that we were putting the Lord at the center of our relationship first and foremost. So we don't talk in the morning until we both had our quiet time. And that's just something that we were, at the beginning, we were like, we're really distracted every morning texting each other or just something having to do with each other. And it's very distracting when you're trying to spend time with only the Lord and now this other person is a part of that, and that's